What's going on, everybody? Canuck here, and time for another course spotlight. And it is Masters Week. I am recording this on Augusta Tuesday. And for those looking for a bit of an Augusta vibe, yes, we know that Augusta National is not licensed for 2K. It is an EA Sports property for now, so it is very tough to find a very good Augusta course. I know a lot of people are always looking for it, but from my understanding, there are massive copyright red tape. Anyone that tries to design anything like it, usually the course tends to get taken down or hidden or removed. But um, this course is not a replica of Augusta National, but it does have some very, very, very similar vibes. This is National Hill Golf Club. This is from patlouvar, one of my favorite designers. And this is not his World Cup course. He is a World Cup contender, but he's in my my pool, I think, so, or my group. So he'll probably murder me. But yeah, he's come out with this, and I'm excited to give it a play. I mean, anything with some really good, heavy Augusta vibes, I like. So how much we have for Augusta vibes, I honestly don't know. This is my first time loading it up, so let's see what we've got here. All right. As we head to the first. And I mean, the first hole, just the tee shot looks very similar to number one at Augusta. Almost, I would say this is pretty darn close to identical. So now he said it's not a recreation, but this is a very similar opening hole from what I've seen. Oh, we have gone back to the master swing. I've just decided we got to bite the bullet and start getting better at this game, and we got to start practicing at higher difficulties. So you may see some bad golf, but I've been playing a little bit better in the... I haven't played it much in the last few days, but I'm playing marginally better. Hey, there's a perfect swing. Well, this could be pretty good. Get up there. Funnel. Keep going. Oh, close. All right. Long putt here. Ooh, I can see this being slippery. It is real fast and real firm out here, as you'd expect with a course like this. We would not want a soft course. There we go. Roll in the par. Not too bad at all. So we head to the second. Okay, so we got a par 3 here on the second. Now, again, I'm not sure how much Pat has gone from like, oh, I'm just going to completely rip off holes. I mean, this is kind of reminds me of, I guess, the fourth. It's not a identical. The fourth is more of a downhill shot, I believe. So it's almost like, did he take the holes and just reorder them? But I don't think he did. I think some holes are going to be very heavily inspired by real holes at Augusta, but I think a lot of them are just going to be Pat's original designs. I imagine most of them are. Oh my god. That green is like, nope, sorry. All right. I believe Pat released this course a few days ago. I saw it in the Punch Bowl Discord server. It has not, it seems to have flown under the radar a bit, especially during Masters Week. I would expect this to get a little bit more traction, so I thought, hey, let's do a playthrough. Because I love a good patlouvar course. We do make birdie. No, I think we made par. Yeah, we made par. Sorry, that was par 3. All right, we are off to the third. This one's not really... No, I wouldn't say this one's heavily inspired by any hole at Augusta, but... All right, not a... Oh, watch out for those. Interesting tee shot, really kind of sucks you into those bunkers there. Oh, just a nasty green. Not a lot of playable area here. Oh, I've hit it way too far. Way too far. Is it going to stay on the green? Probably not. A lot of slopes here. Try to get it somewhere in the vicinity. Not bad. Okay. We're in even par through 3 here at the beautiful National Hill. Into the 4th, par 5, up the hill. This definitely seems to be, this has hole 8 vibes, I would say. Very heavy hole 8 vibes. But you know what? I'm kind of interested in this. Like, which holes are, you know, real heavily inspired? Which holes are his own thing? It's kind of a cool idea. And I think with this, he kind of skirts past any potential infringement issues. But yeah, I know a lot of people just don't understand. Like, hey, well, they just get Augusta, put it in the game. Augusta is a very, very tough customer to play with, and they have eyes on everything, it seems. They go to the really, really intense extents to maintain their brand. So that's why you're not seeing a lot of Augusta courses. And if they do show up and they are decent and people start talking about them, they get pulled down. That's just how it is. Yes, there's a way around it. Yes, I know there's a few courses out there. Please do not post them in the comments. Okay, I will take those down because yeah, those can be potential issues. I know it's annoying, but with respect, please do not. All right, this is an interesting little tight par 4 here. Like, can you bomb it over here? Maybe with a driver? I don't think it's high enough. But then I'm like, do I have to 6 iron off the tee here? I almost do. I don't love this hole. I'm going to say that. It's a bit tight. There we go. I mean, it gives us options. It's just a bit of an awkward one. In an area where, like, it's so expansive, it just feels artificially a little tight. All right. Let's see if we can get this. Ooh, come on. Funnel, funnel, funnel. I like a little more funnel. Okay. Do we have it? Do we have it? We do not. I missed that too. Putting was just such a strong part of my game in previous iterations, but not anymore. String of pars, that's our first bogey. Great view there. That's stunning. Really nice look. All right, we head to the 6th. Holy cow. Par 4, 533 yards. I mean, we get a tailwind, thankfully. But this would be an absolute beast in a headwind. I mean, it is way downhill, but that's a lot. All right, we gotta watch the creek. We'll call it Pat's Creek. 61 down 17 with a tailwind. I might even hit a wedge here. Get a hard kick here. Big bounce. Yes. That's kind of exactly where I wanted to put it. Oh, no. Watch the creek. I imagine that would roll right in because he doesn't have any. Yeah, that would potentially roll right into the creek there. So we did well. Best to not avoid that, or best to avoid that, I should say. All right, another par. A little dull round so far in terms of scoring. Just all pars and a bogey. All right, 7 is a nasty one. Big par 3. 218, down 17, but into quite the tailwinds. Oh, I like it. I'd have too much club, though. Okay, well, we're dancing. Yeah, I would be curious to see, to hear what his inspiration was with each hole. This one almost feels like 4 a little bit, too. Get in there. Oh! An ugly 3-putt. For yet another bogey. We're just slowly leaking oil here at National Hill. We're playing pretty well, but at least for me. Okay. 8 monster par 5. Well, not actually. It's up 56 feet. So this is working our way back up the hill at 551 yards. Into a bit of a headwind, so this may be a 3-shotter. 251. Well, no, I think we can get there. Still quite a big uphill approach. We got to clear these bunkers. The green has 8 vibes as well. So yeah, he's taking bits and pieces from Augusta National for sure. Oh boy. Oh no. That's a bummer. Challenging. All right, pick shot. Oh, that could have been a lot better. I feel like my pick shot distance is really inconsistent. Yeah, we can get it out okay, but I have trouble getting it close. Well, leaving those uphill putts short a lot. Yet another par. We've yet to make our first birdie here as we head to the 9th. All right, little downhiller. I think we got to stay to the left a bit. A little quick on that, but nope. Says my transition was perfect, apparently. Good kick. That's just right. Perfect. Ooh, not an easy green. Not bad. Not bad. 28 feet. Come on. Have I left this short, too? Oh. That's ugly. That's ugly. We turned a relatively straight potential birdie putt into an ugly 3-putt bogey. All right, we head to the 10th. Oh, yeah, well, the 10th, he's definitely borrowed some inspiration from the 10th at Augusta. For sure. Love this tee shot through the trees, though. Really nice. Trying to avoid the big bunker in the middle. Why don't we just go right in it, huh? Why not? All right. I wonder what his amen corner is going to look like. Or if he's going to riff on that at all. It would be very hard to not, I would say. This is an iconic stretch of holes we're coming up to. Back 9 at Augusta, obviously, I would say. Definitely more. That's a great look. It's got big Augusta vibes. Anyway, I would say the back 9 definitely, I would say, has more... more of an iconic status compared to the front 9. Boom. Still looking for our first par. All right, we're heading to 11th, which is a par 5. Down the hill, 617. Oh, we've got the creek to deal with here. It is a tailwind and going downhill. I can't possibly get it that far, can I? We're about to find out. Okay, okay. 379, no big deal. Okay, 244. Too bad. That's really short. Really short. Okay. Try to get her up and down. Stop. All right, we got a chance for finally our first birdie of the day. And we finally have one. It only took us 11 holes. But we're there. All right, here is the 12th. Little par 3. Okay. A little bit more of a muted version of the par 3, the real par 3. I like it, though. Hit that really well. Oh, I like it. I do not have a hole-in-one yet in this game. That was hit quite nicely. There we go. 2 in a row. As we head to the 13th. Lovely looking hole here. 13 in this alternate universe is a short par 4. We could say this is like an alternate universe Augusta. Okay, take that. Little uphill shot here. Okay. Too much. Those partials. Just not partial enough. Alright, this is a slippery one. Stop! Very slippery one. We got work left for our par. No. Didn't give it much of an effort at all. Well, we thought we were on a bit of a run with a couple birdies in a row, and then... let's just make another bogey. Why not? All right, 14. Another long par 4 that really tightens up here. Great looking views from the tee. Did not kick, and now we're in some deep trouble. Interesting look with these bright colored trees. Cherry blossoms almost. Ooh, okay. Well, that worked out not too badly. Might be able to save our bacon and save par here. Whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah, I would say if you're running a society or something this week, like this would be a great addition to your society schedule for the week. Puts you into a bit of an Augusta vibe for sure. We are making our way to the short little par 3 15th hole. Oh, not much of a landing spot here. Goal is to try to get it back to even. Definitely has a green that looks like the 12th for sure. I have not given myself an easy putt here. Whoa, whoa. All right, all right, all right. I almost left it short again. Really gotta move that meter up. I know ever since that previous patch, it's kind of made uphill putts a little bit harder. This is an interesting hole. 16. I'm pretty much going to be forced to take a 3-wood off the tee. Or I risk running it into the creek. That's... oh, no. A 3-wood's even putting it in the creek. Never mind. Okay. Well, that's going to probably sink my chances of breaking par here. Unless we get a good shot here. Needs a big bounce. Get up there. Maybe another 2 or 3 yards, and that's sitting absolutely beautiful. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, we'll take the par. As we head to the 17th, we are 2 over. Birdie, birdie, we're fine. All right, man, this creek is just... He does a good job of winding it through the property for sure, as it's in play on multiple holes. I love that. There we go. Okay, 5-iron. Do it. Big bounce. Yep. Okay. Come on. No. So close. Ah. I think our par dreams are dashed. Even par dreams are dashed. As we head to the 18th. Really enjoyed my round here at National Hill. Oh, good thing it's the biggest fairway on the course, because we used all of it, and that tree. Because why not? We're hitting a 3-wood here. Yeah, really, really interesting way he's used one of the most famous golf courses in the world to inspire this, like a fantasy Augusta. Probably the best fantasy Augusta I've seen since, well, honestly, I still think Lone Grove, the official one that Energizer did, is the best. This one's very, very good as well. Boom. There it is. We do finish at 2 over. We had a couple birdies, but yeah, we struggled out there. But you know what? Fun round nonetheless. That was a great one. So, like I said, if you're looking for on this Masters week a nice little Augusta themed course for your society or just to play with buddies, this is a very, very good one. So, this is National Hill. Give it a go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.